Hi, welcome back everybody. Today I'm going to do a review on this fantastic piece of furniture, the Springboard. Okay, so I'm going to first jump on here, demonstrate how it works. Basically it flings you in the air some distance. You can adjust it. There's several settings on here. One is message on jump, we'll get into that in a bit. But this one here will dictate how far or how little distance you can actually jump. So you can actually just jump one or two. But my objective here is going to be to shoot my player into the pool here. So I'm going to go all the way up, and you can see there's this nifty little newbie icon here that shows up at the distance that you're going to be sending it to. So I will jump on there, and my guy will go flying into the pool. Splash. Perfect. Okay. So you can see that I've got a few other furniture objects that have been set aside here. On all these, we'll do some interaction with the springboard itself. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to set up a second springboard. Okay, so my second springboard is going to have to go to the full extent. I think I can probably get it a little further than that. I'll set its distance to high, see how far it goes, and adjust accordingly. See, I'm actually just one unit away, so I can just shift that 1 unit over, and sure enough, it's going to lead me to land right on that initial springboard and into the pool. Great, double jump into the pool. Awesome. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do here is I'm going to set up some boxes. If I want to, right now, I can stand on this one, jump to here, and then move off. So if I put some boxes around here, it's going to mean that I can't actually hop off of here. So I can force the player to be thrown from the springboard or thrown on the springboard to the next destination if I box it up. Like this. Okay, so now that's surrounded by boxes. I'm not going to be able to hop off of there, no matter how I try and run. Oh, I stand corrected. Apparently if you jiggle it around, if I walk in one direction, then it won't let me. Okay, well, let's try with a few more boxes. I think that was just because I was lazy and didn't cover all the diagonal spaces too. We all know how the Graal collisions love to mess with diagonal spaces and half units and all kinds of stuff like that. So I'll throw 4 extra boxes on there and completely cover the outside edge and see if I can actually make it bug out. I'll throw this last guy over here. Perfect, okay. So let's see, we'll do one more shot on this. I'll try and throw as many, no way, not happening. Okay, so I stand corrected, you need actually 8. Yeah, I can't escape that. There's nothing you can do. So you have to cover all of this, all the spaces around there. You could probably get away with the diagonal ones, but this is good enough. You'll have a hard time getting out of there. I'm sure if you figure it out just perfectly like this. Yeah, there you go. Now I'm stuck. No. Yeah. So that's actually where this other object will come in handy here. I can use this guy here, the conveyor belt, and I can use it in conjunction with the springboard to cause the springboard to activate. So I can drag the player onto the springboard. I'm going to move this back one. So my character's going to land on the conveyor belt, and it's going to get dragged forward onto that springboard and then thrown in the pool. Okay, so that's another common usage. I think if I probably wanted to be safe about it and I throw in a couple more boxes here, I can probably create something where I'm going to have an even harder time. I mean, you can always glitch or, kind of destroy something by if you work hard enough at it, you'll always find a way to make it not work, but in this particular situation, that works pretty good. The basics are pretty clear. We use the springboard to jump from location to location. I'm going to throw another springboard in here just to get some more space to deal with the other furniture here that we're going to interact with. Okay, so this one here is going a little bit too far. I will throw it up to the edge there, and there we go. Okay, so we have one more. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take these barriers, and these barriers are going to go in here. I'm going to set that to, let's say, red. And that means that on red, it's going to be activated. So when the switch is the red color, then this barrier is going to be active. Okay, so I'm going to keep that right on the same location as this springboard. Okay, so now this is a barrier. It's an object that I can't pass through. If I hit this, it will go back under the ground, or it nullifies the barrier, and I can walk on there and I can jump into the thing that's going to then launch me into the swimming pool no matter what I do. Okay. So if I go here, obviously I can't run into this springboard. The interesting part here is actually what's going to happen when I jump on the first springboard. So I'm going to jump on this first one. It's going to shoot me to the second one. It's going to shoot me to the third one. I'm going to try to escape. No, going into the water. We're going to now switch that to red and watch what's going to happen. This is going to prevent me from jumping further. And see here, it redirects me to the next closest location. So when this is red here, it's going to allow me to prevent my character from jumping through this square, but it's also going to set him at the next closest location. So if I jump on this one here, it's going to be the next closest available location. If I take a box here, and I put a box over here, I'm going to keep it a little bit further over so that you can see the effect of this. What's going to happen is I'm actually going to land on this side of the box. So you see this location, this is the landing point for this. This is the first springboard here is actually going to shoot me to here, but what's going to happen is because this box is closer, it's going to read in such a way where it's going to shoot me to the next available slot. Right, so if no matter where I move this box on the line, if it's closer than the red barrier, then it's going to make it so that I'm going to jump to there. The exception being with the 1. If I move it 1 or 0.5 away, then it's not going to work. So if I put it here, for instance, it's not going to work. Anywhere between there and this location here, and I will be transported instead to the nearest even location beside that box. Even location meaning it's every 2 units that it measures. Okay, so what that means is I can create zones where I either jump into the next area or I get blocked and I'm in the first area still. Like that. Okay, if I go over here, just to show you how it works, and I hit that switch again, I'm going to jump from the first one here to the second one to the third one, and I'm now going to be thrown in the water. Kersplash. Okay, so now I promised that I was going to get back to these guys here. This message on jump is interesting because it actually makes your players say various things. I'm going to say random emote. So this is a command. It's a text command, and it normally, if I say this when I'm walking along, I'll say random emote. And that will produce a random emoji. The thought bubble emoji, there's a thinking emoji there that popped up. Okay, so that will now, if I go from here, there's nothing mentioned, so it doesn't say anything. There's nothing mentioned, so it doesn't say anything. This is going to say random emote. While I'm flying through the air, there's going to be a random emoji. Read status. I have quite a few emojis, so never know what's going to come out of there. And now I'm going to take this one here too. I'm going to say, let's say, oh, this is my barrier. I placed my barrier at 0 there before, or no, after, sorry, after my springboard. So it's reading first. Now I'm going to read the springboard. And on the springboard, I'm going to say show RPS. So that's show rock, paper, scissors, RPS, and that will show my stats for rock, paper, scissors on screen. So this is another text command. You can say it over your head, so show RPS. And basically this will work for any of these. You can see at the bottom of the screen here, 480, 480, 442. So I'm going to do the same jump. This is going to trigger the same thing. Show RPS, there comes my 480, 480. And what emoji? The upside down newbie. Okay. So I'll do one more. We're going to use random hat. I love throwing random hat. I don't like using random look, but random hat is cute. It's like, you know, random look, it messes your whole character up. Random hat. Random hat is like, okay, you bought that hat. You know that it's decent. The person must like it. You spent gralats on it. Whereas the random look is like, you get random newbie shield, random newbie sword, change your head, change your body. Good luck finding your old set. Random hat, which is the tiki mask, and a random emoji, the devil. No, it's a dragon. Okay, this is just too fun. I'm enjoying running back and forth and making random hat. Now this is something interesting. Using the random hat command, now it's going to tell me to wait. So I can only do that once every minute or once every 1 minute 30. Oh, it got stuck on the dragon. Okay, so that's pretty much it with the springboard. You can use it to prank your friends. You can read stats. You can set shield and set sword and all kinds of cool stuff. It used to be the case that you could set nick, which is your name, like when you see your player character's name. You could set your nickname. I don't think that you can do set nick anymore. Springboards really work really well with other furniture objects. They're pretty handy on their own, as you can see. There's a lot of ways that we can work with, like even just the first two here, to make something that's a little bit interesting for players to experiment with in your house, making interactive furnitures, and building things that you can have the players come and play with. Okay, so I hope that helps. Definitely one of the more useful items, and they're pretty cheap too. Thanks for watching, everybody. See you next time.